My name's Esther Hollingsworth, and I'm a violinist for the Isles Youth Orchestra. Today, I'm going to talk about different ways to learn a difficult piece of music. Now, the best way to learn something is drilling. Drilling is taking really small segments of music and playing them over and over and over again until they're absolutely perfect and you don't know how to play it wrong anymore. But that can get really boring and really time-consuming if you do it with every measure. So the goal is to look for the hardest point of the music and start there. You can break it into tiny, tiny sections and just get each little section perfect. Then when you smash it all together, it sounds great. Today I'm looking at Einklang Nacht music, and there's a couple of tricky passages in here, and you can tell because there'll be some tricky bowings, maybe some hard rhythms to count, lots of notes, and maybe some accidentals, maybe shiftings. Shiftings can be tricky too. So I've picked just one measure to work on. There's 16 notes in this measure. I might actually divide it in half if I were trying to learn it. But you're going to start really slowly. You always have to start slow. You'll never build accuracy if you don't start slow. One note to a bow. Painfully, slowly. And you can slur two notes to a bow. And then four. And then eight, like it's written. Now, once you've got that down, you can make it harder, because if you practice something in a more difficult way, when you go back and play it the right way, it'll be easier. So I like to throw in some tricky rhythms. If you disregard any rhythm that's actually written in the measure and throw in your own, just play the notes with your own rhythm. It makes it a lot harder, and once you go back, it's then easier to play the right way. So I'm going to play long, short, long, short, long, short. And then short, long. It sounds completely different. My very favorite technique is to play the whole measure backwards. So sight read the whole thing from the last note to the first note. Something like that. And that's really tricky. But it really will help you in the long run. So there are a couple techniques for making practicing more interesting. Always start with the hardest part. Start really slowly. Make sure you get your bowings down before you Make sure you get your notes down before you learn your bowings. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Good luck.